I'm Jamie Hudson with Red Carpet Talk. We're here at the Phil Vassar and Reba McEntire concert. I'm going to catch up with Reba's drummer before the show, Tommy Harden, and then we'll see him in action when Reba performs.
On the drums, Tommy Harden!
So I am here with the very talented drummer, musician, songwriter, Tommy Harden. Tommy, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure, thank you.
I appreciate it. So I read on your website your first tour road trip was when you were 14. What was it like just at that age, starting out?
Did I put that on my website? Yeah, I was 14, grew up in North Carolina, and my family and I went to church, and there was this local ministry group that traveled all up and down the East Coast, and you had to be 15 to get in, and of course I totally lied my way into it. I said, no, yeah, I'm 15. So, and then toured with them all during high school, did a couple trips to Haiti, and went all up and down the East Coast, and got my first taste of traveling, which once you start traveling at a young age, you just never want to stop. It's a lot of fun.
So when did you really start getting into the country music industry?
I went to school and studied, and then my wife and I, after school, we had a choice to go to Nashville or New York or LA, and we thought New York's really expensive, LA is really expensive. Hey, let's go to Nashville. So we went to Nashville, and just literally, I knew one person. We lived in a hotel for 10 days. And it just immediately things started happening, and within 4 months I got my first gig playing with the Gatlin Brothers. I somehow talked my way into this gig without an audition. I don't know how I did it, but things just opened up, and doors opened up. I ended up getting a gig after that with Ricky Skaggs, and did some road dates with Laurie White and Brady Seals, and then when we had our first kid, my daughter Anya was 2, and I was getting ready to leave on a road trip one day, and I was walking out the door, and she ran up and grabbed my leg, and she said, "Papa, don't leave." And I went, I think it's time to get off the road. So that's when I got off the road, and I started doing recording full time.
And so now you have 6 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Are they grown up a little bit, so you feel like you can be back on the road?
Yes and no. My daughter, who grabbed my leg, is now 17, and right now the only thing that she's grabbing is my money. So I'm kidding. She's awesome. Her name's Anya. And then I've got 2 boys, 15 and 12, and then 2 girls, 8 and 6, and then a son that's 3, and his name's Rowan. And he's the kid that if we'd have had first, we'd have had an only child, because he's a terror.
So when you come on tour, you said you get some rest?
Yeah. I go out on the road so I can rest. Actually, literally, if I'm at home trying to sleep in, forget about it. Rowan's, at 7:30 in the morning, "Papa, can I have a donut?"
So what else are you able to do on tour?
I get a lot of writing done on tour. I take a guitar with me. On this particular trip, I've got a CMT bag about this big, and it's got literally an entire recording studio in it. And I'm working on a record for my wife. My wife is an unbelievable singer, Lori Harden, and she's we're getting ready to release her record in the next couple of months, and been doing some background vocals on that. We also songwrite, both she and I songwrite, and then I'm working on production for some other artists.
So let's talk about this tour with Reba. You've been on tour with Reba before. How is it working with her?
Oh, she's awesome. I get a lot of tweets. I'm a tweetaholic, so I tweet all the time. I get a lot of questions from people. How is she? Is she nice? And that's really important to people, because the last thing you want to hear is, yeah, such and such is a jerk. But Reba is, what you see with her is what you get. I've been with her for 10 years now, which is hard to believe. I've never had a gig beyond 3 years, because my attention span just won't allow it. But this is my 10th year with her, and in 10 years of working for her, I have never seen her disparage not a single person ever. And I can't say that, for anybody, any other celebrities that I've been around. Celebrities they're a different breed. They get tugged at, and they get, it's like everybody's wanting every spare minute of their time. And so I can see how people can get frustrated, but I've never seen her disparage not a single person. I mean, she's sweet. When people come up and talk to her at a restaurant, she treats them just as nice as she would treat another celebrity.
That's so good to hear. Well, we are excited for the performance tonight. Can't wait. I'm excited to see you up there. So thank you so much again for joining us today.
Thanks, and happy birthday to Astoria. This is their 200th anniversary, I guess. That's why we're here. And what a beautiful, beautiful town. I mean, I'm going to have to bring my wife back up here. It's just gorgeous.
It is. All right, thank you.
Just get away.
I'm Jamie Hudson with Red Carpet Talk. That's Tommy Harden up there. I got to talk to him earlier today. What an awesome guy he is. So nice. You can tell he loves what he's doing. He loves being on tour with the legendary Reba McEntire.
I'm Tommy Harden, and you're watching Red Carpet Talk.